Cooper with the Canine Chronicle, bringing you a Table Talk Live update from the AKC National Championship Week. And I am here with Stacy Threlfall and her feral hound Max, who got a Group 3. Wednesday, was it?
They're like all running together,
aren't they?
I think it was Wednesday.
So congratulations on that.
Thank
Those
you.
groups are crazy.
They're crazy big. Yes.
I mean, you know, when I don't even know how many points you got for that Group 3, but I'm sure it was huge.
I didn't even check.
Someone that I spoke with, I believe in the working group, they got a Group 4 and they checked and they got 700 points.
It's crazy.
For a Group 4.
That's crazy.
So, congratulations
Thank
on your
you.
ribbon. And, you know, you've been showing a long line of these feral hounds.
Mm-hmm.
They're all beautiful. Not purebred because they all have such great temperaments.
They all have really great temperaments, and that's due to a lot of the European.
Oh, is that what
some of the first imports that we had really kind of stamped the breed.
Oh, awesome.
To have very laid back temperaments. And you can still like see that, you know, to today.
Yeah.
I think he's probably.
If somebody wanted to go out and buy a feral for a pet, do you have advice as to where they go to get a dog that's got a temperament like this?
I think you should probably check with the Feral Hound Club of America and just do your, you know, do your research and do your homework. And they're pretty stubborn. They need, you know, they need active families. Definitely not like a whippet or, you know, something like that.
Well, Max loves to do his job. That's very obvious.
He loves to do his job. You get out his leash and he starts screaming in his crate because he wants to go.
Oh, that's great.
He wants to do it.
Very good.
And that's going to be the hardest thing for him. He's done after this year, except for like the garden and the national and stuff like that. But he's gonna have a hard time retiring because he likes this job.
Well, Dominic keeps him busy though, doesn't he?
Yes, yeah. So he'll probably do lure coursing and stuff like that.
Awesome. So the other thing I wanted to chat about just a little bit is you wrote an article back in 2018. The crux of that article was kindness. What is the message that you were trying to give people when you wrote that article?
I think, if I can remember, because it was so far back, I think it was after a weekend where there was a few instances that people who should know better, who have been in this for a long time, were just really rude to like a newcomer, nervous, didn't really know where to go in line in the group, you know, so it's a smaller dog and she just went to the front. And then you have somebody just basically embarrassing them and just being rude or snapping at them. And I just thought, you know, if you take 2 seconds out of your own head and what's going on and explain to them this is why we all line up like this, and welcome them like we would have new people to the sport. And I think it's really important to make this, you know, inclusive. And, you know, everyone started somewhere. I mean, I remember sitting in the stands, went to Grand Rapids Kennel Club. I had a Sheltie, and I was like, oh, I have to put chalk in them because I saw other people putting chalk. Right. So I had a bucket of chalk, and I was just dumping it on the Sheltie. And I mean, it's horrific now to think about it. And I showed it, and, you know, and somebody, she's now passed, but a Sheltie handler, Julie Dacey, came up to me and said,
Julie was always so sweet.
You know, you have really good hands with the dogs. Like, how long have you been doing this? And I said, I haven't been, you know. And so she said, you know, come over and we'll help you. And she helped me, showed me how to, you know, do any trimming and get them ready. And then pretty soon, like, I was helping her. And I was, but like, without that, going in and feeling awkward, I wouldn't have come back, you know. And then, you know, I wouldn't have met my husband, and we wouldn't have kids that do this. Right. I just think it's really important to understand that we're not curing cancer here. Right. We are privileged enough to be able to do this. So let's be kind and just chill out, people.
Well, thanks for your time that you took to come talk to us today. And the article was great and the message is great. And that's why it was republished again, because apparently, you know, every once in a while we need to remind our
Really?
colleagues that exactly what you said, and that is we want these people to come back.
Right.
We need them to come back.
Right.
You know, I mean, we've got to, you know, broaden our horizons, if you will, and we have to do it nicely.
Absolutely.
So again, everybody, kill them with kindness, because, you know, we need new people, and we're not going to get them if we're not nice to them. So thanks, Stacy. Congrats. Best wishes the rest of the week.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.